Hey, we're here with Intel in London right now, and what we got right here is the T935. That is the new Lifebook from Fujitsu, and it's basically the big brother of the T904, I think it is. It's a 13.3-inch Ultrabook with a bit of a special design because they have this swivel display on here that does not only have this hinge down here, but they're also tilting the whole thing in the other direction, so you can definitely fold this down into tablet mode. And what's also pretty interesting is that they're including a stylus, which usually goes back here, so you can definitely take this out and use the Wacom digitizer that is on this device to do handwriting stuff or just basically paint around with it. On the front we get this Windows Start button on right here. If you turn it around, it's back on the right there, so let me just quickly turn this back over so you can see it. So the Windows button is over here. I guess Fujitsu is thinking that it's easier to reach than if it was in the middle right there. On the left we got a fingerprint reader. That's just your standard old school fingerprint reader on this device, and that's pretty much it. The whole thing is made out of magnesium alloy. And we have a German version right here, so we have the typical German special letters right here, including a massive shift key on the right there, and if it wasn't the German version, this over here would be the left shift key on this device. The trackpad is massive too, so Fujitsu is definitely making use of all this room that this bigger, kind of big device gives you. It's got this kind of teggy design up front here with those edges on the sides right here. And we've got a bunch of LEDs up here, and that's pretty much it. There is some coating on the screen, so you can see that the reflections are definitely minimized on here. If you push around on the keyboard, there's pretty much no flex going on, definitely. Up top we get a full HD camera, and that is pretty much everything I have to say about the front. The screen is a 2560 by 1440 screen. There's also a model with a full HD screen. In this case, we actually have the version with a full HD screen right here. Let's take a quick tour around. Back here is, again, the stylus port that I told you about. Right next to that is just this little hole to fix this to a table. Right next to that is your proprietary Fujitsu Ethernet port, so you can definitely get an adapter and put this into your gigabit Ethernet network. Over here is the slider as the power button. Down there is your full-size HDMI and a standard USB 3 port headset jack, and that's pretty much it on the front. If we go over here, let's check out the front right here. So we have speakers on the bottom, kind of interesting design, and on the left you get 4 LEDs plus your smart card reader at the bottom, full-size SD card reader, and another USB 3 port. Up here is your active cooling vent because this device is running the Intel Core i3, i5, i7 versions based on Broadwell, so that's the U5200U, 5500U, and I guess the 5600U2 in this case. So there's active cooling in here. Can sync and lock, and your power jack in the back. We close this, again, magnesium cover on here, and on the back you can see where Fujitsu is actually mounting the display to the device itself. On the bottom you got your fan vents right there and a docking port because, again, this is a business device. I think there are 2 batteries in here because this is removable, and there should be another battery up here that keeps it running, so you can switch this kind of like a hot plug style in this case. So this has been just a quick look at the pretty gorgeous looking new Fujitsu T935 here with Intel in London, and I was rolling with Mobile Geeks. And if you like what we do on our channel, give us a thumbs up, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and we'll see you later. Bye.